decisions brush on by, and the ends in the ever after, electric fuzzy haze of regrets and dreams denied.
Okay, so my name is Matthew Morrison, and I am the lead investigator of Pale Horse Investigations. And I'm going to make a weekly vlog about the paranormal and really anything that I might find in my studies and research. We've uploaded a couple case studies that we've done, and we haven't uploaded anything in a long time. And I do apologize for anyone that does watch our stuff. I haven't gone on a paranormal investigation in probably around a year, maybe almost 2 years since I've gone on an investigation. That being said, I've done a lot of research in that time, but I haven't actually been to any haunted houses or any haunted locations in quite a while. I've been ghost hunting since 2008. And we originally had a team called Pillars that I started with Michael Welday, and Pillars stood for Paranormal Investigators of Legends and Researchers of the Supernatural. And that went good for a while until we had differences of opinions, and we just kind of ended up butting heads on it. And so we split up that group, and he took Pillars his own way, and I decided to start my own group, and I started Pale Horse Investigations. Pale Horse Investigations is a ghost hunting group that pretty much we hunt anything paranormal. I'm working on becoming a parapsychologist simply because I find the art and the style of psychology to be really intriguing, and I think that a lot of hauntings can be debunked, and a lot of exorcisms can be probably debunked through psychology, simply because of the fact that our own minds can make up a lot of different things. And I'm not saying that that's going to be in every case, because I've experienced different hauntings myself that I don't really have a logical or scientific explanation for, at least not in outside of the pseudoscience that is paranormal research. None of my vlogs will be longer than 10 minutes, simply because of the fact that I realize that human attention spans are not very long. And so I'm going to try and keep my vlogs short. I'm hoping to have one once a week. And this is kind of the beginning. I just thought I would show you kind of my work area. As you can see, we have our my little work area, and we have our logo up on the screen. We actually had the logo made by a artist out of Europe, and it's ours. We don't have it copyrighted, but it is creative copyrighted. So there is that. I'm stuck. I'm trying to think of figure out the other thing I was going to bring up in conversation was the fact that where we got our names from, or where I came up with the name. When trying to come up with a name, I wanted it to be something original, something you don't hear all the time. Everyone throws paranormal into their name. It's always team, research team, yada yada yada, and I wanted something different. I didn't want to be like everyone else. And so I came up with the name Pale Horse Investigations. Pale Horse is actually in reference to the Christian Bible. When talking about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, you have Death, who rides the pale horse. And so studying the paranormal, studying death, studying ghosts, I figured having the pale horse be the figure of our kind of our mascot for our team would be a good idea. And so we went with the pale horse for our mascot. Our motto is Mortui Vivos Docent, which is Latin for the dead teach the living, which I found through searching different Latin terms. It was originally used by medical students as a reasoning to be able to work on cadavers. They said they needed a reason to tell, religious people that they need to cut up dead people. And so they came up with the term, the dead teach the living. And so that was their reasoning behind why they got to cut up dead bodies. And I thought, well, that's a really good terminology to put towards the paranormal, because really we study the dead and possible ghosts so that we can learn, right? And so the dead teach the living. I'm just using it in more of a modern terminology. Besides that, that's about our history. Our first investigation was in Branson, Missouri, and we investigated a haunted church, which you can see on our page. That was actually our first investigation. We've done a few more after that. I'm hoping to have more investigations in the future, but I'll show you what I've been working on so far when it comes to research. Okay, so this is one of the things that I've been working on. This is kind of my board of exorcisms and haunted possessions. As you can see, I've got a lot of different paperwork and a lot of different possessions on there for my research. I also have a map of the United States where I'm trying to track different haunted locations. So I wanted to see if there was actually areas in the United States that have a higher consistency of hauntings compared to other states. I've started with Oklahoma because I'm based out of Oklahoma, but I'm hoping to fill up the whole map. With that being said, I hope you guys continue in and check out the rest of our vlogs. Each week I'll have a different topic or a different theory that I've come up with. I look forward to hearing you guys in the comments, and I look forward to seeing what you guys think about our investigations.